And you have to just be yourself. And if you can just be yourself, you will find that there are others out there that are just like you. Just be yourself, and they'll connect with you. I like to talk about UFOs, rock and roll, and good food, right? And I like to talk about Randy Rhoads or whatever. But then I found that my audience is like, you know what? I like UFOs. I like tacos. I like Pantera. I got this guy that will talk about heavy metal guitar and alien abductions in one show. This is my guy. What surprised me the most is for me to have developed the technique, the art of listening. And I say that because everybody that I interview is here for their own personal reasons. Something has brought them into this community, brought them given them the discipline to write a book or make a movie or come out in public and to speak about this. There's a personal event in one's life. You have to listen to their personal experience. You have to absorb, the personal side of this. And I give them the courtesy of listening. There are little nuggets in there that we can all grow from. And we all talk too much. I talk too much. We don't listen enough. If the world had more listeners in it, it would be a much, much more beautiful place. But that's what I have learned from my guests is the ability to listen and get those little nuggets. And what is that personal? We always try to get to, especially the male side. We were talking about this earlier. Our male side of things, and it's okay. We like cars, we like engines, we like gasoline, we like planes and gadgets, and we love our remote controls, whatever, right? That's the male side, and I get that, and I fight that too because I want to know those things, but that's not necessarily the craft. The beautiful craft is not what brought somebody here. No, there's an emotional thing that brought them here. They're not here because, dude, their uniforms were tight-fitting lycra. They were gorgeous. So now I'm on this life's journey. No, I don't think that's why they're here. What is the personal thing, the emotional thing that has changed their lives? And that's what I try to learn, and I try to get to that. And everybody's got a little different story, and I try to give them the opportunity to just tell me and tell everybody else what it is. Most of the time, there's a connection that's made with the audience where I'll get that out of somebody, and I know there's 1,000 people out there going, that's exactly right. That's the right question. That's why I'm here. Nobody wants to, and they make this thing, and they get this, in some ways it's a vindication, but it's another signal to them that, you know what, it's all right. You're not different. You're just like everybody else. And they are here for the same reasons that you are. So that's always my goal, and I try to find that little thing out. And I've done it 1,000 times. There's 1,000 different reasons out there, and people connect, with each one. What a lot of people try to do that get into hosting or radio or whatever, they try to emulate somebody that they respect. I get that. When you look at Vin Scully, there's probably 1,000 Vin Scullys out there calling baseball games because they love Vin Scully. Or there's 1,000 guitar players that played like Eddie Van Halen because they love Eddie Van Halen. But Eddie Van Halen wasn't emulating anybody. Vin Scully wasn't emulating anybody. And you have to just be yourself. And if you can just be yourself, you will find that there are others out there that are just like you. Just be yourself, and they'll connect with you. I like to talk about UFOs, rock and roll, and good food, right? And I like to talk about Randy Rhoads or whatever. But then I found that my audience is like, you know what? I like UFOs. I like tacos. I like Pantera. I got this guy that will talk about heavy metal guitar and alien abductions in one show. This is my guy. And I found that there are, just being myself, talking about the things that interest me, which is the emotional connect and tacos. So if we can get that in one show, and then I was surprised and not surprised that there are millions of people out there that share the same interest. And that's why I try to get to that little personal nugget in somebody. What is it? Because there are people out there that connect to it. And that's it. That's my game. That's my secret. So the standard that I try to stay with Fade to Black is that every show just gets better. I learn, right? So I always like to think that my last show was the best one, but the next one is going to be an improvement over that. What were the mistakes? And what did I do? But my favorite guests, I have been able to get relationships going with people. So what I am now able to do with the Dolans and the Linda Moulton House and the Whitley Street, who are all my favorite guests, is that they have a comfort factor with me where we spend, as friends, we spend hours on the phone. We talk, they understand, we trust each other. So when they come on the show now, we are literally just talking. And they are comfortable enough to say things, and I want to say this in the kindest way. They say things that they want to say, but they don't because they're not comfortable or trust who they're sitting and talking with. They don't know this person. So it's always like that for me. Just getting somebody to open up, and hopefully we did it one more time.